everybody, so today's video is going to be a May favourites video, and I know it's like 2 weeks into June or whatever, but I've had exams I had them last week and they're all over now, thank God, but I've been revising for those, and so I didn't really have time to film a video as I really wanted to concentrate on them. But I will be getting back to a usual schedule again, and I will now be uploading after this week every Saturday I think, and I may not just upload once a week, I may upload more than once depending on how much time I have to film videos. But yeah, I've also had a background change if you haven't noticed. This is because I didn't get enough light when I was sitting like here, so I decided to sit here instead where the light is more on me instead, because I've got a window there. It makes sense in my head, so yeah. But I also want to mention that this is a collab with Chloe White, and her videos are really good, and she's new to YouTube, so please go and subscribe to her channel, and I will leave the link to that in the description box below. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started. I don't know which way I'm going to go. That way. So I've split all my favourites up into categories so they're a bit more easier to, I don't know, just so you know what's in them. And the first category is makeup, and the first thing in that is a MAC lipstick. And this is the first ever MAC lipstick I have bought, and I am literally in love. And I bought this a couple of weeks back. Actually, it might have been more than that. And I bought it when I was in Liverpool, and I could not decide what shade to get. So I did in the end make my mind up, and I went for this one in the shade Lickable. And this is quite a bright colour, but it looks really nice, like if you're wearing a more summery outfit, and it just adds a bit of pop. It adds a pop of colour to your lips, making them look a bit more summery and brighter. And it's just a really lovely, it looks really dark here, but it's a much like brighter when you put it on. I'll do like a swatch of it so you can see what it looks like. But it's really pretty, and I'm now obsessed with this lipstick. And this is from the Cream Sheen collection of their lipsticks, and I just think this applies really nicely, and it stays on for absolutely ages, and I've literally been wearing it every single day. So my next favourite is also from MAC, and this is a sample because basically a couple of months ago I had some problems with my skin, and it's still reoccurring now, but it's not as bad. Cross fingers, it will not come back again. So I went around trying to find a foundation and makeup products that suited my skin and didn't flare it up in eczema, because that is the last thing I really want on my face. So I tried out the MAC foundation, and this is a face and body one, and oh my gosh, this is amazing. Literally, it makes your face so dewy, and it gives such a good coverage, but it's not like a really heavy coverage, it's just really nice. And so I think it's like quite a nice one for summer, so I will be purchasing this in the bottle because I literally love this, and I've used it all up now, but it's just such a good foundation and I really like it. But as you can see, it's nearly gone. But this sample actually lasted quite a while, which isn't too bad. But yeah, I would be definitely getting this in the bigger one, and it's just a really good foundation. Oh, I've got a really itchy ear. Why have I got an itchy ear? That's so weird. So my next favourite, and also last favourite in the makeup collection category, is the Benefit They're Real mascara, and this is the mini bottle, and I got this at Christmas and I really wasn't too sure about it. I was like, does it really do anything for my lashes? And to be honest, I don't think it's very good, and so I just shoved it to like the back of my drawer, and I was like, no, I'm not going to use that. But then when I ran out of my mascara that I had previously, I was like, right, I'm going to have to use this because I've got none left, and I really actually have to use the mascara on my eyelashes. So I was like, right, I'll just use this one. It probably won't do anything, but I'll just use it anyway. And then I was actually pleasantly surprised. It actually did loads for my lashes, and it really volumized them and made them look a lot thicker. So I was like, why didn't it work for me the first time? I have no idea, but now I love this, and I think I will be buying it in the bigger bottle, but I have no idea because I have heard that if you buy it in the bigger bottle, it can dry out a lot quicker. So I don't know, recommend to me whether I get it in the mini again or the bigger bottle, because I am so confused. But yeah, it's just a really nice applicator as well. Because I like quite big applicators that are quite thick. I don't like the really small ones. I think they do nothing for my eyelashes. But this one's quite bigger one, and I think it's plastic. It's a plastic applicator, and I never really use those, but I have actually been getting into them recently. But I just really love this mascara, and I have been a latecomer for it, but now I am in love with it. So I'm now going to do a category that is sort of random stuff because they don't really go in a category. And the first thing I've been loving out of that one is the Victoria's Secret Body Mist in Pure Seduction. Oh my gosh, this smells amazing. If you ever want to know what heaven smells like, go into Victoria's Secret and smell this, because oh my god, it just smells amazing. And I've literally been wearing it every day, but it hasn't actually gone down that much. So these last for absolutely ages. Even though they are quite expensive, which can be a bit of a downside to it, but they do last forever, and you can also buy them in bulk, and so they do like loads of offers like that, and they work out so much cheaper, because I did that with my friend and it was like 5 for £24 I think, and I bought 3 and she bought 2, and then we just split the cost, so it just works out cheaper. So if you can do that, I would definitely recommend doing that. And I have 2 other ones that I own, but this has definitely got to be my favourite. It just smells amazing. And my grandpa described it when I like put it on once. He was like, oh my gosh, what's that smell? He was like, it smells like strawberries. I was like, oh, I've just put my perfume on, it might be that. And he was like, oh yeah, it smells like strawberry buttercream. So it sort of smells like that, because I'm really bad at describing scents. So I'm going to use my grandpa's analogy of it. So definitely recommend that you pick up this if you're ever near a Victoria's Secret, or just smell it. But even it is quite a sweet smell, so if you don't like sweet smells, you probably won't like this. Now the other thing, this is like skincare now, but anyways, the next thing I've been loving this month is the No. 7 Beautiful Skin Quick Thinking makeup wipes. And I know you're not meant to really use makeup wipes, but I can't use anything else on my skin. Like, I've tried using Garnier Micellar Water and other simple products, but they just literally dry out my skin and make it look worse than it did when I use makeup wipes. So these are absolutely amazing, and I would definitely recommend them if you have dry skin or eczema, because they just really hydrate it. And I know makeup wipes are meant to do that, but these definitely do, and these are absolutely amazing, so I would definitely recommend these. And also you get 30 in this pack, and they're also hypoallergenic, which might be why they agree with my skin. But yeah, you only use like half a wipe, which sounds disgusting, but I just like tear it off and then use that, because it saves them, and I don't really wear enough makeup to have whole wipe, even though I will use them sometimes if I've been like to a party and I've worn a little bit more makeup than usual. But these are just absolutely amazing, and I would definitely recommend that you try these if you have dry skin or eczema, because these are fantastic for that. So the next product is in skincare, and this is a moisturising cream. And this is a giant bottle of it, and you can get it in different sizes, like you don't have to get it this big. But this is something called Cetraben, and it's paraben free and SLS free. I have no idea what SLS is, but paraben is a harsh chemical that can really irritate your skin. This is a big bottle that you can get, but I'm going to put that down, A, because I've broken it, and when you pull this out, it comes out, and when you push it back in again, all the cream comes out, so I don't really want to do that at this moment in time. But you can also get a smaller version of this, which is more travel size, and you can just put it in your school bag when you go to school, or in your handbag if you're going out. And this is just so handy. It's really moisturising for your skin, and you can put it on as much as you like throughout the day. Like, there's no limited amount that you can put on. I put this on about 5 times a day, so I know my skin is really moisturised, and it's helped so much. It's cleared up all the dry skin that I've had on my face so far, and also my eczema's going on my arm and my neck, which I am so grateful for, like you can't even imagine, because I've tried literally every single cream under the sun. You name it, I've tried it. Double Base Gel, E45, Aveeno, so many other creams I've tried, and they have not worked for me. And then my mum saw this in Marie Claire and was like, right, we're going to try that. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but if it does, then we finally found one. So we ordered this from Amazon, I think, because they didn't have it in any Boots or Superdrug stores near us at the moment. So we ordered it, and it came, and I tried it, and I was like, oh, maybe it won't work, maybe it will. And it has, and this has been amazing. I cannot even begin to imagine how amazing it's been. It's just been so good, and I am so glad that I've actually finally found one that works for me. So if you have like dry skin, dehydrated skin, or eczema, then I definitely recommend trying this if any other creams haven't worked for you, because this is just so good, and I finally found one that works for me, and it might work for you too, so I definitely recommend trying out this. Okay, so my next favourites are sort of on my iPad, because they're sort of like TV programmes and an Instagram account. So the TV programme I've been loving this month is Pretty Little Liars, and you've probably all heard of it, but if you haven't, it's basically a sort of murder mystery type teen not comedy. I don't know how to describe it, but it's a really good TV series, and you can get it on Netflix, and yeah, it's just such a good series, and I watched all 5 seasons in 5 weeks. That is how obsessed I was, and I even had exams and I still watched it. Literally the first episode, I was like, Ellie, you need to watch this is my sister. And she was like, oh my gosh, it's so good. And then we watched it together, and we are literally hooked on it. And the person who got me into this was my best friend Ellie, and she was like, oh, you need to watch it, because I finished Gossip Girl. And also a lot of you guys recommended that I watched it, so I did, and I'm so grateful that you did, because it is amazing and I'm obsessed with it now. But I really don't want it to end, because if it does end, well, when it does end, I do not know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to go watch another TV series, so recommend some more TV series that I can go and watch. Because I've watched Gossip Girl, and I will have watched Pretty Little Liars, and all the rest I haven't watched, so name them and I will watch them. Because also we have summer coming up and I will need to watch something then. But yeah, if you haven't watched Pretty Little Liars, I would definitely recommend that you do, because literally it is amazing. And it may have taken over a bit of my life, but I am not complaining, because I really needed a TV series to watch. So that's it for today's video, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed, and I am now back, and I will be uploading every single week from now on, and maybe more times a week. Don't forget to check out Chloe's channel. I will link that in the description box below. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I shall see you all in my next video. Bye!